Hey YouTube, Josue with Cologne Addict back with another fragrance review. Today I'm going to be doing a review slash comparison of Armaf Tres Nuit and Creed Green Irish Tweed. So taking a closer look at the bottles for both Tres Nuit and Green Irish Tweed, uh, just on a funny note, obviously cool water, not in the comparison, but I threw it in there because obviously these have two been the long compared colognes. This was probably one of my original colognes as far as when I was in high school. This was definitely in my rotation. This is not getting reviewed in there. I just wanted to throw it in there for the hell of it. So, to the actual colognes themselves. Tres Nuit. It's got a nice blue glass there. Very similar bottle to the Tres Bone, except Tres Bone was black. This has got a brown leather around the bottom with the etching information there on the bottom, similar to the Tres Bone with that same buckle. Got a nice solid bottle, nice steel cap with the Armaf engraved on the top. Now, this cologne I think is defective across the board as far as two things. The sprayer really sucks. And if you can look around it gets stuck, and I don't know if it's because the juice is spilling all over it or what, but definitely starts peeling around the rim. Green Irish Tweed, I think most people have seen this bottle. This is your typical Creed bottle, but frosted in black. I've had this bottle for over a year. It's taken a good beating. In my last move, I had a cologne bottle break over it and spill cologne, and this is can be a fingerprint magnet, but overall it's got the Creed on top of the sprayer there, the logo there on top, and that was just a quick comparison of the bottles for Green Irish Tweed and Tres. So talking a little bit more about the colognes themselves, the notes for Green Irish Tweed are lemon, verbena on the top notes. The mid notes are iris, violet leaf, and the bottom notes are Mysore sandalwood and ambergris. Now, if we compare that to the notes on Tres Nuit, they're the exact same notes from top to bottom, except Tres Nuit has a added note, I believe it's in the middle, of lavender. So top to bottom, same notes, added note of lavender. So what I get when I spray these colognes on myself, as far as the Green Irish Tweed goes, it starts off, personally to me, I get a green, earthy, almost, I mean, I grew up in Florida. I don't live in Florida anymore, so but we had green grass all the time, and it definitely gives you that fresh cut grass smell mixed with a little bit of a rosy sweet smell in the background. That's personally what I get from the Tres Nuit. It starts off similar, except the Tres Nuit has a rosy lavender note that's a little more prominent, and it definitely makes it sweeter, and it makes it a little makes it feel a little lighter, less earthy from the Green Irish Tweed. Now, they definitely both have that, especially as they start to dry down, you can definitely pick out that what everyone pretty much says, a little bit of that cool water smell in the background. Now, cool water is obviously super synthetic, super alcohol smelling. Both of these colognes are really smooth. They're fresh. They're both earthy. Um, if I had to really sum up the smell of Tres Nuit, if you know the smell of Green Irish Tweed, this is Green Irish Tweed with an added note, with an added like sweet rosy nose on the top. The Tres Nuit has that note pretty much all the way through, so you smell that lavendery rose smell on top all the way across the board, to where the green Irish tweed starts off a lot more grassy smelling with the rose note on top, and as the dry down goes in, that rosy sweet smell starts to creep up, and then they kind of just stand side by side. Um, Both great smells. Um, and for you green Irish tweed lovers that have been using Creed's green Irish tweed for a long time, um, I would definitely recommend picking up a bottle of Armaf's Tres Nuit. Um, Personally, that's just my own preference. I've had the green Irish tweed for over a year, and I've had Tres Nuit for about 6 months. Um, if I had them sitting side by side and I had to decide which one I wanted to wear one day to go out, I would honestly prefer the Tres Nuit smell. My personal preference, I like that sweet rose note on top. Um, but they're both great scents. The positive on the green Irish tweed side is you're gonna get a little better performance out of the green Irish tweed over the Tres Nuit. The green Irish tweed for me on my skin gives me about 2 to 3 hours of actual projection and about another 5 hours of skin scent, maybe 5 to 6 hours. So I can get anywhere from 8 to 10 hours of scent out of the green Irish tweed. The Tres Nuit gives me about 1 to 2 hours of actual projection and then about another 4 hours of skin scent on my skin. So Tres Nuit ends up giving me about 6 hours of total scent life. So you're obviously going to get a longer lasting scent out of the much more expensive green Irish tweed. They're both great smells. They're both for all ages, great for all occasions. Personally, I feel like these are definitely very good spring and summer scents, but you could wear these all any time of the year. Um, if you wanted to make it your work scent, some people even would use these as their signature scents. But like I said, Tres Nuit smells exactly like green Irish tweed with an added lavendery rosy note on the top. Um, if I had to give them a similarity, I would say Tres Nuit has about an 80% makeup of the green Irish tweed. So I would almost consider, obviously it came out afterwards, like if if Creed released Tres Nuit, it'd be like a flanker to green Irish tweed because it has the green Irish tweed DNA with an added note. Um, Before you completely rule it out, definitely for 25 to 30 bucks on the internet, if you love the green Irish tweed smell, don't rule it out just because you already have green Irish tweed. It's so cheap and it's definitely a really good smell. So that was just my quick comparison slash review between Tres Nuit from Armaf and green Irish tweed from Creed.